Hi everyone, Dr. Simal Soin here from AAYNA Clinic. Let's discuss skin tightening treatments today. What is skin tightening? What does it do? Essentially, skin tightening treatments are meant to lift, contour, tighten the skin, especially the lower part of your skin, which is what bears the brunt of aging. So when we are younger, all of our faces are V. We are V. As we get older, they become A. So the idea with all the skin tightening treatments is to get us back in an elegant way to the V that we were when we were younger and give us a more youthful appearance, but very naturally. That's what skin tightening treatments do. And I've evaluated a lot of skin tightening treatments over the years, and my favorites remain Thermage, Face, Altherapy Face, Excelist Face, and fillers. So they're done either individually or in combination, and your doctor will ideally have to determine what's a good fit for you. It has to be customized. One size cannot fit all. Example, a younger person might need Excelist treatments, which is done on the full face and the neck, and it's more like a hot stone massage, although it's monopolar radiofrequency as well, like the Thermage, but you might need multiple sessions. A Thermage is a single session, needed once a year typically. Altherapy also needed once in 1 to 1.5 to 2 years, depending on the degree of concern that you have. So it'll also generally thin out a bulky face. That's the other advantage of all of these treatments. And we might combine it with a filler treatment also for lifting and to improve your emotions and improve balance and harmony in your face. That's really what all skin tightening treatments do. And I have to tell you, these have been some of the finest innovations in the aesthetic world that we have today. So the age at which treatment should start should typically be in your 40s, because not only do they improve like slackening of the skin. Slackening is really the first sign of volume loss, or when everything comes down. Then it's followed by sagging. So it's essentially meant for treating early slackening of the skin. But more than that, what happens typically is when if you're 45, you start looking like 40 maybe, perhaps after the treatment. And then, but aging still continues, the clock still has to go on. And so that's really how it works in terms of, so you look rested, you look younger, you look fresher, but nobody can really say what's being done. Skin tightening is an extremely safe procedure, but I want to reiterate, in trained hands for sure. So all of the aesthetic procedures need to be done, especially these treatments, the skin tightening treatments need to be done by doctors. So skin tightening is a very safe procedure, but I must emphasize, in trained hands, and has to be done by doctors. At AAYNA, we have a huge experience of multiple skin tightening treatments which have been performed by doctors over the last 9 to 10 years now. So the results typically, the way that it works is, what it sets off into motion, the skin tightening treatment, is it tricks the body into a wound healing response, and there is buildup of collagen. And it's very real, the buildup of collagen, because I now see patients and clients who I've treated the last 10, 15 years, and they now look younger and more rested, and their faces look more contoured than they did actually about 10, 15 years back, because they will regularly have their treatments. So it's important for you to remember, there's no magic here. There is a science in place here. So your results, you will typically be able to see in about 3 months, keeps getting better every month. And initially also you'll see a good result. There'll be improvement in your texture. There'll be like a glow to your skin. But initially it's more of an inflammatory response, but real results set in time. The best results are at 3 months, keep getting better with time. So once you set off a process of collagen remodeling into place, it can only get better. Now that's about the face. Skin tightening treatments are also done for the body. For example, people will sometimes have bariatric surgery and there's a lot of crepiness, hanging of the skin, which actually looks even worse sometimes than when you were really obese. So a lot of these treatments, for example, thermage, therapy, then we have treatments like Exilis, M-tone, M-sculpt, which will help in improving the crepiness and skin tightening in areas like the stomach, the arms, and the thighs also. So these are all non-surgical facelifts, and they've actually been a huge comfort because imagine looking younger and so much more youthful, but again very naturally, as opposed to having a surgery and having to go through all that downtime. And there's really no downtime at all with these treatments. Like, you can walk out of the clinic, it's a lunchtime procedure, and no one will even know that you've done it. That's the other advantage of these treatments. So the technology that goes into these treatments is thermage and Exilis are both monopolar radiofrequency. Therapy is ultrasound. And a really good non-surgical facelift, in my opinion, is one of these collagen remodeling treatments followed by a filler, which is essentially for lifting or adding volume to places which these treatments couldn't do. So you've got a wonderful non-surgical facelift, but with very natural and refreshing results. So you just look refreshed and younger. That's really how the treatments work. I want to add here that the procedures are all very operator dependent. It's important where you have the procedure. All of the treatments that I talk about today, skin tightening treatments, are all operator dependent. So the results are definitely dependent on who's doing the treatment. So I want to say that these are all wonderful treatments, but what's more important than how good they are, in whose hands they are done. So they are operator dependent treatments, and I have great pride in saying that in AAYNA we are very well known for doing all these treatments because our doctors have huge experience in it. They are very meticulous in their treatments and in the results that we are able to give our clients.